That makes a pretty good setup for us tonight.
Oh, this is the perfect father, son, mother, daughter, family game to go to. This is one of those games you'll enjoy and remember your whole life. I mean, the highlights, you'll remember where you were. Something special is going to happen tonight. Trust me.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So the Lakers 5 right now. Ball runs point with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope to his side. They're the backcourt. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then it's Ingram. And it's Kuzma in at the power forward. Shot's good by Bledsoe.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
Took him no time at all on that one.
And for taller players, the mid-range shot will be there. Ingram well served to knock it down.
Middleton outside. And Henson kicks to Snell. Bangs home the trifecta. Snell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Oh, a good open look, and he sprays it home from 3.
Now, here's Ball. He's coming off a 10-point game against Washington.
Well, his rebounding stood out, too. He gave them a big lift on the board.
Now Middleton, after Brandon Ingram missing on that last three-pointer. Plenty of daylight on that shot. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's Kuzma. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, that's just poor decision-making. He's got to be better in those situations.
I'd love to hear his explanation of coach right there. I mean, that should be an interesting conversation.
Now here's Bledsoe. He had 13 points in the win against San Antonio.
Well, he also made a mark with this passing and had the assist total to show for it.
The Lakers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. The dish to Ingram. Here's the 3. Good on the triple. Ingram's got 7 points. The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Bledsoe kicks to Antetokounmpo. Back to Bledsoe. Dishes it to Middleton. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
They lean on him for a big portion of their scoring with a good reason.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Inside, here's Lopez, and the dunk by Lopez.
Yeah, and Ball, transcendent talent, I think, has a real skill for finding his teammates when they have those good looks at the rim.
Here's Snell. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Henson dishes to Snell. Shoots from 12. And he can't bank that one in. Lakers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Ingram passes the ball. Outside for Caldwell-Pope. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Middleton outside. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Bledsoe kicks to Snell. Henson with the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
Well, give him that shot again. He'll probably hit it. That's a good look.
Stolen by Middleton. And it's the Bucks on the break. Drops in the breakaway layup. Middleton's got his second bucket. And that replay presented by Under Armour, showing us the fantastic steal that led to that fast break finish. Another unleash chaos moment. The Lakers trail. Passes to Kuzma. They set the pick. He dishes it to Ingram. Lopez a screen. It's Caldwell-Pope with the drive. Out to the wing. From deep. They get the rebound. Not going to fall. Starting off slow. He misses his first 3 from the floor. Middleton dishes to Bledsoe. Henson with the screen. Here is Bledsoe. His scoring average sitting at 15 points a game right now. That's a pretty sizable contribution.
Well, that's a shot they'll be happy with on every trip, no matter who's taking.
Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to Washington.
Well, listen, I've seen worse performances offensively, but no doubt that group was inconsistent.
They would look like they had it figured out to take a couple bad shots and be right back to where they started. Some very slack defending, playing with fire to leave him that open beyond the arc.
And you look at the Bucks in this roster, and the one constant at every position, length. I mean, great height and wingspan. Giannis and Maker, just to name a few.
Here's Ball, following the basket by Chris Middleton. Will it go? And Brook Lopez, the bucket on the assist by Caldwell Pope.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
To the wing on the left. Now Henson. He had 10 points in the win against San Antonio. Stolen by Ball. A pass to Kuzma. Caldwell Pope kicks to Lopez. Rebounded by the Bucks. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Really an intimidating style of defense. I mean, they challenged everything at the rim, and that led them to victory.
That was a big-time block party. Even several shots they didn't even get a hand on were effective.
Ball kicks to Lopez. Ball with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
And Caldwell Pope can be a volume three-point shooter, meaning when he gets a lot of attempts from there, he can fill it up from downtown.
Henson with the screen. Up off the screen. Oh!
Nice. Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Lopez a screen. Ball with it. Now guarded by Bledsoe. Here's Kuzma. From 15 feet away, the rebound by the Bucks. Henson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Bledsoe outside. Henson against Lopez. Takes the 13-footer. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 4. Here's Ingram. Rebound collected by Snell.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
No good from outside.
Well, he's having a tough go at it so far this quarter. Not much dropping for him.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And now a chance to go to the real stats, real scores from the real NBA to see the leading three-point shooting teams in the NBA. In fourth, the Bucks.
No doubt they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
The Lakers shooting just 35% to start the game. And here is Ball. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Lakers working the ball around now. Lopez a screen. Just 5 on the clock. And that one's good. Ingram.
Put the ball in his hands. Ingram showing he's more than capable.
Milwaukee in the lead. Bledsoe outside. He feeds it to Henson. Henson, a screen on Lopez. Snell, the pass to Henson. Second chance shot, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against the Lakers. The Bucks shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Chris, there have been some great sixth men on the teams that you played with, but right now, who do you feel are some of the best of the bunch coming off the bench and in the NBA right now?
Well, two of my rookies, two guys I got to play with, Andre Iguodala, I think he's always going to be kind of that perennial top for sixth man of the year. He and another guy that was a rookie with him, and that's Lou Williams. He can just get buckets at any time that he needs to. And you look at a guy like a Patty Mills coming off the bench for the Spurs, and you don't have to necessarily do it with volume or with quantity, but it's also your quality of minutes. And I think that Patty Mills is someone that can definitely light it up in a flash. And these three guys, anytime you have them coming off the bench for you, you're going to have some firepower.
A player who measures his impact, Greg, on the game at the defensive end, the 7-footer Andrew Bogut.
Yeah, and it's interesting. He said he was a horrible defender at the University of Utah. Soaked up the game from the great defenders in the NBA, learning defensive 3 seconds, when to go, when not to. He's a master now.
Two shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
An NBA all-rookie first team, then much later, an NBA champion. Bogut's had every other kind of season in between.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Teletovic is checked in. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Back to Dellavedova. Teletovic, the screen. Shot off the screen. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Oh, simple screen, but there was a defensive mix-up that left the man wide open.
Hart the pass to Clarkson. Randall a screen on Brogdon. Here's Hart, defended by Middleton. Pass to Randall. Using his post move to get the 2 points.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Middleton on the wing. Randall grabs the board. The Lakers trail. In the corner, it's Brewer. Randall kicks to Clarkson. The feed to Randall. 6 to shoot. Screen by Bogut. Here's Hart. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Bucks shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. No one near Teletovic as he lets it go. A three-pointer off the mark. The Lakers shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Clarkson dishes to Randall. Clarkson is screen on Middleton. Pass to Hart. Screen by Bogut. High, arcing shot. Hart, no good. Now here is Dellavedova. He's guarded closely. Teletovic setting the pick for Brogdon. With the teardrop, that one's not going to go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Hart. He's guarded by Brogdon. Out to the right wing. Here's Clarkson. Second shot opportunity. They shoot again, and it's laid in by Bogut. Bogut's got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
And nobody puts a body on Bogut, and then he makes them pay the price.
Middleton on the wing. He kicks to Maker. To the paint. And the dunk by Maker.
Nice understanding of where to go with the pass there.
Here are the Lakers with the ball. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Milwaukee team.
Yeah, interconference matchup. Two teams that'll see each other only twice on the schedule.
And that makes it interesting. They don't know each other all that well, so we should see a lot of in-game adjustments.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. And Middleton kicks to Brogdon. Over in the corner, Dellavedova. Teletovic with a screen on Randall. There's Maker. And it's good, assisting on the play with Dellavedova. And now a 4-point Bucks lead.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Clarkson cans the shot with nobody near him.
Good lift on the jump start from Clarkson. He has some explosiveness off the floor.
Middleton. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Milwaukee on top, leading by just 2. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise? And for Milwaukee, they're shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Chris Middleton is out there with Mirza Teletovic. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Maker in at the center. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with.
You can see that he definitely takes rebounding seriously, and his size really helps him come down with plenty of those tough boards.
Hart the pass to Clarkson. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Well, that's the shot they're looking for. A clean three-pointer. Just can't get it to go.
In the corner, it's Brogdon. Buries the long-range jumper. Brogdon's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Bucks. Lakers trail by 5. And the Lakers, Greg, have acquired some intriguing young talent. Do you see this group blossoming into elite status?
I mean, there's still some question marks. Injuries have been an issue. I do see some all-star potential for some of their young fellas. Superstar potential, though, tougher to say. They've got something to build on, though, and that's key.
And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
He just looks more engaged this second quarter. A far cry from his disappointing play in the first period.
Kicks it to Randall. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here's the floater. Maker kicks to Dellavedova. Kicks it down to Middleton. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. And now it's a 10-point Bucks lead.
Anyone can hit a shot that wide open. The defense has to step up if they want any shot at winning this one.
Here's Hart. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Here's Clarkson. And that time, also a missed shot.
Wow, he's really been dragging him down tonight.
Now here is Dellavedova. He's covered by Clarkson. Dellavedova kicks to Maker. 6 on the shot clock. Another miss by Middleton.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
Feeds it to Randall. The dish to Bogut. Back to Randall. Bogut the pass to Randall. Picked by Randall. Here's Clarkson. Offensive rebound. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Bogut.
And really aggressive inside. Bogut making a strong move.
And Teletovic kicks to Dellavedova. Maker dishes to Dellavedova. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. They set the screen. Teletovic with it. Now defended by Randall. Dellavedova from outside. Randall grabs the board. Lakers trail by 8. Now, here's Clarkson. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Wizards in Washington and a missed layup.
A frustrating start to this quarter for him.
And Middleton kicks to Dellavedova. Teletovic passes to Dellavedova. Dishes it to Maker. It's stolen by Bogut. Here's Clarkson. Rebounded by Maker. Maker's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, his shot hasn't been going in, and they will probably have to look for someone else to step up and provide for him.
Passes to Bogut. Picked by Randall, and looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, still moving a little bit when he set that screen. He'll argue that he was set, but I really didn't think so.
I think you'll probably see more arguments on those illegal screen calls than just about any other play. Maybe the charge call, but guys never think they're removed.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Mirza Teletovic. Tony Snell comes in for Chris Middleton. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. A second chance effort, and it's Maker laying it in. Maker's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bucks.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And Chris, so many of us involved with the NBA, either as broadcasters or players, had a moment where they just knew that this was the game for us. Did you ever have that moment? And if so, Chris, when did you fall in love with the game of basketball?
Wow, that's a great question, Kev. You know what? I have so many signature moments in my life that continually made me fall in love. I don't know if there's just one. You know, I remember, for instance, Isaiah Thomas, after he won the All-Star game, I believe it was like 86, 87, and after he had his mom come up and his mom did the interview with him, and I was there with my mom, and I remember thinking to myself, man, that would be a cool moment. Or watching Magic Johnson hoist up a championship because he was from Michigan, and I had followed his career the whole time, and so watching him win a championship. Or how about those great Magic Johnson, Larry Bird commercials back when they got out of the limo and were looking at each other, you know, that type of stuff. So, man, so many great moments, man. I can't pick one, but there's so many great moments.
Great moments indeed. And it's Milwaukee's ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. The shot by Brogdon, no good. Lakers trail by 10. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Now let's check out the rebounds and where they're coming from. Here's a breakdown showing the front court and the back court rebounding numbers for the Lakers.
And the bigs are getting their lion's share of the rebound. Yeah, that's what they're supposed to do, but they've got bigger issues right now and other holes to fill if they're going to stage a comeback.
On offense here, the Bucks. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Bledsoe dishes to Antetokounmpo. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And we watch Giannis out there. He just looked unstoppable, Greg, at times. The way he's able to attack the rim, the blend of size, speed, and length is just unparalleled in the NBA.
And it's the movement that throws you off with Giannis. One step, and he's gone from the 3 line to the rim. There isn't any way to stop someone that skilled who's that big.
And he knocks down the first one. And a big story for the Bucks team is that they are slated to play their last season here at the BMO Harris Bradley Center. And then starting in 2018, they'll be playing next door at what should be a beautiful complex.
Yeah, and it was part of the plan to keep the Bucks happy and playing here in Milwaukee. Goal is to have the venue act as a new centerpiece for the downtown district, and it seems like a fantastic place to build a state-of-the-art NBA arena. Antetokounmpo, just incredibly talented, a long, lanky, athletic powerhouse of a player.
Lopez a screen. Ball with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 5. On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. That one off the back iron and out. And it's Milwaukee's ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Bledsoe kicks to Snell. He dishes it to Antetokounmpo. And he uses the glass on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
Lopez passes to Ingram. Lopez a screen. Caldwell Pope dishes to Ingram. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And Brandon Ingram, the second overall pick in 2016 out of Duke. What do you make of his rookie season?
You know, very much a work in progress. You have to remember how young he is. Didn't turn 19 until 3 months before the draft. And he's still rail thin. So he's got a chance to improve very quickly over the next few seasons as his body continues to mature.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, think about the high ceiling that this kid, Brandon Ingram, has. I mean, and with his long arms, I mean, he could reach the rafters.
He's off on the second.
Brandon Ingram with the 7'3" wingspan. I mean, guard skills with the reach of a center, that gives him a lot of positional versatility.
Here's Maker. Here's Antetokounmpo. That's good, and it's his fourth basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
They've leaned on him tonight, and he's delivered with some great shooting.
Caldwell Pope kicks the ball. Lopez, a screen on Bledsoe. Ball, the pass to Kuzma. Drills the three-pointer. Kuzma's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And you talk about the versatility of Ingram. What position, Chris, do you think he's best fit for?
Well, you look at a guy like Kevin Durant, who started as shooting guard and is now a combo forward. I mean, that might be a mold for Ingram.
He gets it in there. And that's 12 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Ingram passes to Kuzma. Now Ingram. We saw him with 10 points last game. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Snell kicks to Antetokounmpo. To the paint. Outside for Bledsoe. Lets it go from 11. And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got his 3rd assist on the night. Timeout called the Lakers.
And when I watch Eric Bledsoe, I really feel like he's at his best when he's kind of prodding a defense. So hard to keep away from the rim. When he attacks, it just opens everything else up in his offensive game.
Henson's checked in for Milwaukee. Back to Caldwell Pope. They set the pick. The pass to Ball. And the Lakers with another miss. And Greg, as you said, the aggressiveness Bledsoe has going to the rim is a key for him to getting those open shots then on the perimeter.
And the team is at their best when he is in attack mode. I mean, opens up lanes for cuts as you just can't keep him out of the paint. Knows when to drop off a pass after he beats his opponent as well for an easy score. Solid elevation there. A consistent point of release, and KCP with excellent shot mechanics.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The shot, no good. And the Lakers take it the other way. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns in Phoenix. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for him. It's stolen by Maker. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Antetokounmpo running. Rebounded by the Lakers. Ingram with it. He feeds it to Caldwell Pope. Count it. Good. Caldwell Pope's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I love the form that Caldwell Pope has. When he's open in the mid-range, he feels comfortable rising up from there.
Henson with the screen. Snell kicks to Henson. In the corner, it's Maker. And the miss, not the best shot selection there. Lakers trail by 13. And here is Ball. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Ingram. Four on the clock. Shot off the pick. Again, Los Angeles.
He's one of the guys having a solid game for them, but as a whole, they've been lacking.
Milwaukee leading by 11. Bledsoe outside. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
Look, it hasn't happened yet, but he's got time to find his rhythm. And if he does, they can turn this thing around quick.
The shot's good from Henson.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring. And this one couldn't have been any easier.
I mean, I don't know whether to say it's amazing or it's sad, but you're down double digits and you still allow an uncontested layup. Where is the pride? Where is your heart?
Kept alive. Tries again. Lopez. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Henson.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Lopez, a screen on Bledsoe. Here's Ball. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Ball's got his first 2 points of the night.
There's just a feel that Ball plays with that really separates him from so many other players. He's superb at finding ways here to score in the paint.
A timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. 16 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Lakers trail by 13. Ball, the pass to Kuzma. There's the feed to Ball. He kicks it to Ingram. The three. Milwaukee with the rebound. Makers got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
No good from Bledsoe. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly.
Ingram spotting up and showing that touch made him the second overall pick in 2016.
Bledsoe outside. Shoots over Ball. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, a big effort from you guys in the first half. How do you keep that momentum going?
Come out with energy, just try to keep pushing the ball and get stops.
We know that's Coach's emphasis, Chris. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime
Welcome
Show.
back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny the Jet Smith. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 16 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. His great performance last game out seemed to carry right over into tonight. That's it for halftime, as the second half is just about to get underway.
Welcome back to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the buildings of downtown reflecting off the gentle waters of beautiful Lake Michigan. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so... Bucks leading by 11. Taking a look at the Lakers. Caldwell Pope is the 2 with Ingram playing small forward. Then it's Ball, then it's Brook Lopez, and it's Kuzma in at the power forward position. No good from Bledsoe. The Lakers shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Got a piece of it, stolen by Middleton. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
A meteoric ascent for Luke Walton. 2 years before signing as coach for the Lakers, he was a part-time assistant with their development team. Now the youngest head coach in the league. He's almost 2 years younger than Kobe Bryant.
Ball, no good. And the Bucks, they're shooting well. They're at 45%. Middleton dishes to Bledsoe. to the middle. And Henson kicks to Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. Baseline J on the way. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Talk about compiling your coaching resume in a hurry. Luke Walton, in his first year as an assistant, wins a title. And in year 2, as interim head coach, leads the Warriors to the best start in league history.
It's all about timing. Great. 24-0 start. With Walton at the helm, they went 39-4. It catapulted him to the front of the line among head coaching candidates.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
There's a screen. Pass to Kuzma. Kicks it to Lopez. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Lopez has got 8.
He's just able to shoot over people at a high rate.
But yeah, using his size, that's what I like about his game. He understands where he has the advantage. Then he exploits it.
Bledsoe with it. Now guarded by Ball. And Middleton kicks to Snell. And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. Cans the shot from the wing. And the Bucks lead by 13. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Timeout called the Lakers.
Well, the Lakers are undergoing a dramatic change of leadership in the front office last season. I think many felt that a change was needed. We'll see if they can turn things around.
And the new front office taking over, not without some infighting, though, in the team's ownership. It made headlines.
Well, I think there have been dysfunction up at the top for a while. Hopefully, though, they'll be able to create some stability and a foundation to build on moving forward.
The Bucks making a switch here. Jeletovic is checked in. And we see a chart here for the shooting performance so far for Bledsoe.
And the three-point game stands out as a major sore spot. It just has not been falling for him. I think at this point you start to get away from that shot. Try to engage in other parts of the offense. You don't want to hurt your team if that long ball isn't there.
Here's Snell. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Snell kicks to Jeletovic. Here's the screen. Bledsoe for 3. And there's the foul. It's on Tony Snell. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's just all about positioning. He gets boxed out, can't fight around it, and gets the over-the-back call.
He's showing good hustle. I mean, a little too much hustle, though. I mean, you got to dial it down just a little bit.
Brogdon, he's checked in for Tony Snell. The Lakers also with a sub. Randall's checked in. Here's Ball. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Lopez a screen. Here's Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Continuing to pour it on. Ingram's found a groove.
Milwaukee leading by 11. Jeletovic the screen. Brogdon with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Antetokounmpo against Randall. Antetokounmpo passes to Jeletovic. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Eric Bledsoe. And the Lakers also making a switch. Corey Brewer's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Lakers trail by 11. Ball kicks to Randall. The dish now to Ball. Picked by Randall. The jump hook. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Lopez has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Los Angeles. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Middleton dishes to Antetokounmpo, and there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. For Milwaukee, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And the NBA game is evolving, Chris, you know that. And If you were starting back at square one, say, and trying to develop your skills to prepare yourself for a pro career, is there anything you do differently to prepare yourself for how the game is being played now?
That's a great question. I remember playing in Washington, and I shot over like 35% from the three-point line. And I remember in the paper they were saying, we don't need big fellas to do that. So I got right back in the post. And so the game has changed so much. And so I would really say that I would balance the work that I did in the post with outside of the post. I would just make sure that I would continue to stretch the floor as far as three-pointers, to give guys room to drive. And I would have definitely continued to work on my ball handling, maybe where a picker could have screened for me, and then I could have been the initiator, since in most times I was kind of that point forward. But for the most part, no, I would try to put the same effort in, but definitely with different skill sets. You get to play differently now. When we think about it, I don't think Larry Bird got to shoot 2 3-pointers a game. Imagine if he would have got to just let 7 go. I don't know if we would ask him, except would you have to ice your wrist after games a little bit more, because you would be able to shoot more. So I think the freedom would have been fun, but I don't think I would have to prepare any differently.
Dellavedova kicks to Teletovic. Left side, out of Antetokounmpo. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
And defensively, he's feeling good right now. And as the opposing team, you better adjust your scheme accordingly.
And the Lakers call time here.
And one thing you notice with Giannis is just how much better this team is with him on the floor. What he brings on offense and defense is as huge as any player in our league.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for the Lakers. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pulls it up. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
Lakers ball.
And a quick look now at the NBA scoring leaders. Number 1, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And all you have to do is point to his name at the top of that list. Does that tell the story well enough, or what? What a season.
Lopez a screen. In the corner, it's Brewer. And again, the Lakers no good. And Greg, with Giannis, the team is so much more dangerous with him on the floor offensively, and the numbers back it up.
Yeah, Giannis, one of the few difference makers who can impact the game on both ends. Causes a ton of turnovers with his D, but also can facilitate or carry a team with his offense.
Stolen by Brogdon. And it's the Bucks on the break. Here's Middleton. Antetokounmpo kicks to Dellavedova. The baseline J off the mark.
The D a little slow to get in his face. They're fortunate it didn't cost him.
That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Ball.
Yeah, I just love seeing it, Ball put it on the deck, using those long strides to get all the way to the cup.
Here's Brogdon. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists tonight.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
They set the pick. Tries from 10. Lopez passes the ball. Lopez a screen. Clock at 6. Here's Brewer. That 3 off the mark. Bucks leading by 14. It's Brogdon on the wing. Feeds to Middleton. Antetokounmpo kicks to Brogdon. No good on the triple.
His shot's it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Milwaukee's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Dishes to Dellavedova. Antetokounmpo against Lopez. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
Off target with what pretty good look from mid-range.
Clarkson dishes to Randall. Now, here's Clarkson. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. And Lopez gets it to go.
I mean, he is just demoralizing his opponent right now on the backboard. They didn't want anything to do with him on that possession. Almost like they were just giving up on the play.
His dominance on the boards is really putting them on their heels. They want no part of this man out there tonight.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Brook Lopez coming over to the Lakers this past summer in a deal for D'Angelo Russell. Strange to see Lopez not in a Nets uniform as he had been with the team so long, but he is someone this Lakers team wanted.
Yeah, I mean, the Lakers saw a strong center to help take this team to the next level. Lopez gives you a lot and doesn't need a lot, so it'll be a big help with the maturing of this young Lakers core.
Ball kicks to Randall. Screen by Bogut. Here's Clarkson. Goes back up. Tries it again. He takes it up and lays it in. That's 7 points for Bogut.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Antetokounmpo up top. 22 points for him. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. That's on Andrew Bogut. The Bucks shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
Well, the Lakers are enduring the worst 5-year stretch in the franchise's history. They missed the playoffs in consecutive seasons only once, and that was back in the mid-'70s. Last season, their 4th straight in the lottery.
And the Bucks making a change here. Snell's checked in. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. And the Lakers have always considered themselves a championship or bust type of franchise.
Well, that mentality runs up against the reality of their situation. I mean, they seem to have accelerated the process with some draft fortune and free agent signings. I mean, especially with Magic coming back, you know the magic is back. This upcoming offseason will be a big one for them.
Bucks leading by 12. Dragged in the pass to Antetokounmpo. And that one, good. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points in just the second half.
He has them reeling. They haven't had an answer for him this quarter.
Here's Kuzma. Hits the three-point bomb.
Excellent setup by Clarkson. I mean, hits his teammate where he could do something with it.
Milwaukee's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Brogdon kicks to Antetokounmpo. Over Hart. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
Wasted opportunity. That's a good chance right there for an easy 2 on the open jumper.
Here's Hart. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Hart's got his first 2 points of the night.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
Well, when you're at a size disadvantage, sometimes the mid-range is better than inside. You get a little more space. You don't allow the shot blocker to get up on you, and also you can use your handles and your quickness.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo schemes it in.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Oh, yeah, incredible teamwork there. A play you perfect only by practicing it until you're blue in the face.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And that replay brought to us by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball. Here's Ball. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. 27 seconds left here in the third quarter. Teletovic from outside drops in the tray. And the Bucks lead by 13.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
And I love it, Greg. Both sides inflicting damage from the perimeter. We'll see how the defenses adjust, though.
Now Clarkson, screened by Bogut. Clarkson kicks the ball. Second shot opportunity, misses there. And so it's Milwaukee, 13 points up at the end of the period. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We'll get right back to the action when we return. A chance now to hear Jason Kidd talking to his team moments ago.
Good D, good pull. Understand something, one shot, one rebound, and let's go. We take care of the ball, get good shots, and get back on defense. Keep talking.
Efficiency, fundamentals, that's what I'm hearing from Jason Kidd right there.
Yeah, and there's a toughness to the way they're playing right now, and they're communicating. That's what Coach wants to keep seeing.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Snell and Giannis filling out the wing. Maker out there with John Henson, and it's Bledsoe in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. And the basket by Maker.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Clarkson dishes to Caldwell Pope, passes it to Kuzma. They set the pick. Back to Caldwell Pope. The rebound by the Bucks. Maker's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the shot goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 14 points here in the second half.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
And you see he's not worried about what's on the scoreboard. He just wants to go ham each possession.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Clarkson. The pass to Hart. Over onto Antetokounmpo. And that one goes long. Bucks leading by 17. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. The Bucks working the ball around. Stripped away. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, Josh Hart. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. Well, Greg, the Bucks can be a fearsome defense when things are clicking.
And the Bucks will do it with several approaches. I mean, great numbers in terms of steals and blocks. They force a lot of turnovers with their pressure and ball hawking skill. It's just a matter of when the offense can catch up to the defense.
And the second free throw, good. Bucks leading by 16. Bledsoe passes to Antetokounmpo. In the corner, it's Maker. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Down low, 5 to shoot. And John Henson with the slam.
The tenacity, the attention to detail. It's why these guys are in complete control.
Well, they continue to extend the lead. Terrific play on both ends of the court.
Bogut with a screen on Bledsoe. Pass to Kuzma. No good from outside. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Snell, no good.
It's been a rough game for him, but it won't sting too bad as long as they hang on to the lead.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Bogut sets a screen for Clarkson. He dishes it to Bogut. Shoots over Henson. Nice shot by Bogut.
And comfortably squaring up from the mid-range there. Nice touch by Bogut.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. He feeds it to Henson. Back to Antetokounmpo. He kicks to Maker. And Bledsoe has it in the corner. Lets it go from deep. Rebound collected by Clarkson. Lakers trail by 16. Fader on the way. That one good for 2. And it's 9 points for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
And you have to do a ton to distract Caldwell-Pope. Just razor-sharp concentration when he's going up with the shot.
Henson dishes to Bledsoe. Back to Henson. Nice D from Bogut. The Lakers have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. The feed to Clarkson. Bogut with it. Pass to Hart. Kicks it to Clarkson. From past the arc. Rebounded by Snell. Snell's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Bledsoe outside. From 11 feet away. And it's off the back rim. No good. Lakers trail by 14. Over in the corner, Caldwell-Pope. The pass to Hart. Fires from deep. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating.
And it's easy to see that Antetokounmpo is a leader, unselfish and committed to making his guys better.
Clarkson passes to Hart. Caldwell-Pope outside. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And the versatility of Caldwell-Pope, not just the score from outside, but also a threat to shoot the ball close to the hoop as well.
Bledsoe kicks to Antetokounmpo. Maker with a screen for Antetokounmpo. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for your Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo. At the line for 2.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. The Lakers also changing it up. Lopez comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Ingram in for Hart. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
And for the Lakers, new leadership in the front office starting midway through last season. For a franchise that had lost some of his luster, the hope is they can return to their winning ways.
Here's Lopez. The dish to Ingram. This one for 3. The shot off that time. And Milwaukee the other way now. Feeds it to Maker. Left side, Antetokounmpo. Yep, that one goes in there. Antetokounmpo's got 18 points just in the second half. Chris, we're not accustomed to seeing top free agents spurn the Lakers, but that's what's been happening the last few years.
Yeah, I mean, it's different reasons. I mean, it's drafting. Some players want to go other places. The fact that the looming shadow of Kobe Bryant there. But we'll see if they can turn things around. Jordan Clarkson, a scoring combo guard out of the University of Missouri. He was taken with the 46th pick back in 2014. He's made some noise early in his career with the Lakers.
And after Clarkson's breakout rookie season, he was viewed as a key player for the Lakers.
Well, the talent is certainly there. A good athlete who can score the ball. For him, though, it's all about focusing on both ends of the floor.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
Free throw good. Clarkson.
And how about the 46th pick back in the 14 draft? Jordan Clarkson has certainly exceeded expectations thus far in his career. An athletic combo guard, he's really succeeded playing at both the 1 and 2.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. And Greg, Jordan Clarkson, he has an offensive game, doesn't he?
He's able to shoot with range, and he can attack off the bounce as well. I think that enables him to kind of play on or off the ball. And I think he has a chance to be a really good two-way player in our league.
Inside, here's Lopez. The rebound by the Bucks. Here's Snell. Here's Maker. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Lopez has got his 6th rebound on the night. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Sinks the three-pointer. Caldwell Pope's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Don't forget, he had a 3 in the first half. He can really hurt you from out there.
Bledsoe kicks to Antetokounmpo. Maker with a screen for Antetokounmpo. Back to Bledsoe. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 6 assists now in the game. Lakers trail by 20. And here's Clarkson. Lopez, a screen on Bledsoe. Here's Clarkson. Rebounded by Maker. Maker's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Middleton with it. Now guarded by Ingram. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Ball's checked in for Clarkson. Los Angeles has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Ball dishes to Ingram. Lopez a screen. Ingram kicks to Lopez. Over Maker. And Brook Lopez the bucket on the assist from Ingram. Ingram's got 3 assists in the game. Milwaukee leading by 18. They set the pick. Now here's Bledsoe. He's tightly guarded. Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton. Rebound the Lakers. Lopez has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Ball. Rebound Giannis Antetokounmpo. For Milwaukee, they've gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth. Right around 46-47%.
Aggressive move to the bucket, and the D is ready for it.
Releases. Tries again, and the layup is good.
Tough effort right there on the glass. Those second chance points can pay off in a big way.
Milwaukee's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Maker dishes to Antetokounmpo. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points in the quarter.
Now, this is a different ball game without his scoring. He's been Mr. Reliable at the offensive end.
Ball kicks to Ingram. Bledsoe comes over to help. Here's Ball. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
What a total 180-degree turn here. He wasn't making anything in the first half, but he looks like a totally different player now in the second half.
Maker with a screen for Antetokounmpo. Off the pick. And Lopez pulls it down. Lopez has got 9 rebounds now tonight. With the tip, it's good on the putback. And that's 17 points for Brandon Ingram.
The length and athleticism on display. Ingram, something special on the move.
Now here's Bledsoe. Not a lot of room. Middleton outside. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Middleton. 6 to shoot. Antetokounmpo passes to Bledsoe. Lakers trail by 13. Ingram dishes to Lopez. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound. And gets physical on the boards and just really pays for it with the over-the-back call.
I'd like to see him use his head a little more than his body for the rest of the game. Don't get caught out of position in the first place.
John Henson's checked in for the Bucks. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Dishes it to Ingram. There's the pick. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Ingram is so rangy. Hard to affect his shot without fouling.
And the first one at the line is good. No good on the second free throw.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
Bledsoe kicks to Antetokounmpo. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. So he gets them both. And the game is a passion, as we know, Chris. But does it help to have outside interests? You're passionate about art. You make music. You're a writer. You're a thinker. Talk what all that is about and what that means to you.
Well, I think being a complete person helps whatever job that you're doing. You know, we all are more than our job. But basketball, you have to put everything into it. And so sometimes to rejuvenate yourself, you need to get fed other places and kind of feed your passions. And so I think a lot of times when players feed their passions, it's really just to have enough energy to complete their goal of getting through a grueling 82-game season with all the ups and downs, the expectations, the heartbreak, the celebrations. And so I think for myself and for many other successful players that I've seen, those that have tried to approach life with the same way that they approach basketball, that's just living with passion, try to learn as much as you can, enjoy every moment. Usually to me, they're the most successful because it takes pressure off of playing the game.
17-foot shot on the way. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Henson. That shot missing, and the Lakers take it the other way. Here's Caldwell Pope. Another miss by Caldwell Pope. Bledsoe passes to Snell. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance